Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6 as we continue our Alexander run. It's our third time doing Alexander. 3 strikes you're out, or third time's the charm. We will find out. Whoa! Your science per turn just blew up. Okay, I thought I was making some progress, but oh my. Have you already started working on... Not yet, so... But yeah, that's a little scary. Can we put forts on hills? I don't actually remember. What am I looking for here? Forts. I think we can, right? Yeah. Snow hills, tundra hills. Okay. So we're going to just buy this tile next to us. I mean, it's going to cost some money, but it's costing us money to get some science. Might be a little silly, but we're going to do it anyway. We have to wait one more turn to be able to build that, but we can put a turn into industrialization for now. Trying to make the most of this. Nothing else we could sink a turn into. All right, anything here that I want to worry about? We're still good there. Working on Taruga. It'll be really good to have. Probably where he's getting a lot of his science from, actually, come to think of it. So if we can flip that from him, that'll lower his science and increase ours. Still probably will make us, like, break even with him, but it would be good to slow him down. $12.50. He's making more than we are, but we haven't finished these yet. So once we finish these, we'll get a little bit of a chunk. At least that one finished, unlike the bombards earlier. Kind of annoying. Let's finish rifling. That's a good thing to sink into, plus we need it anyway. All right, you are going to gain some sources, my friend. All right, 2 turns on you, 3 turns, 4 turns, 1 turn on that. Looking pretty good. All right, Warlord's Throne is done. We can do one of these other ones now. Not going to be leveraging city-state units, I don't think. Spies would be probably pretty useful. I mean, the Grandmaster's Chapel is great if I had a really strong generation of faith. Granted, this gives me 5 more faith, and I could start focusing on faith. But I think at this point, the sciences or the spy is going to be just as good for us. Allows us to steal some tech boosts and things like that. So we'll go with that. Governor title. Working Amani up to Puppeteer. Probably really good, because that's going to be a lot of science we can get from that. One more turn. Especially when we get that thing completed, we might be able to grab this. Which would be incredibly useful. For a couple different reasons. Gives us the boost for the civic, the boost for the science. Also gives us a really good merchant. All good things in the end. Let's see how close we got. Oh, that shaved a ton off. We're in a good spot. All right, let's grab this guy. There's that. We'll finish mercantilism and we'll go back to finish the other one in a second. Go back to your campus, my friend. That was well worth that detour, I believe. Oh, no, let's go grab Enlightenment just so we can get the tech boost as well. I forgot about that. We might as well let these finish. There's no reason to stop them now. We can get another little boost towards another merchant. Nothing wrong with that. They're already so close. There we go. So that's... Food from plantations, Oxford University.
Whatever is contrary to nature is contrary to reason. And whatsoever is contrary to reason...
Definitely want to change some policies here in a second. Let me come back to that, though. Lost a suzerain, didn't we? That's annoying. Do have a large city now. That's awesome. All right, so choose my civic real quick. We'll finish mercantilism now. We're gonna need that to get over here. Start working. Well, we don't need it for nationalism, but it's fine. It's good to finish off. City's actually growing quite a bit. I'm up. Okay. I mean, Pangaea might be better down here somewhere, to be fair, but like a guy, whatever you say that. I don't think he's bad where he's at. And he gives us what? 15% right away. So what is our best cities right now? I haven't looked in a while. Not city status, yields. 29.5 from Pella. 22, 22, 26. 44 from Methone. No, he's in the right spot. Even if you take that 15% off that he's giving us, pretty sure that is the right spot. Can we see how much he's giving it actually? Or is this just, it's raw? 44.3. If we go in here, we're getting 5 from that. So he's at 39. So yeah, no, this is the right spot. Even though it's got lower population, it's gonna be fine, I think, keeping him there. But what I was trying to get at, I was going to look at, is that there are going to be some good policies here, obviously, for extra signs from buildings and campuses, plus 50% if city population is 15 or higher, and then plus 50% if Jace district has at least 4 adjacency bonus. So if we go look at our empire score, this one's at least 4. This is only 3. Oof. That hurts. And this one's almost to 15. Oh, it's not almost, but it's going to get to 15 at some point. This one over here will get to 15 at some point. Do we not have the campus adjacency plugged in? The boost from that. Yeah. So does that not count as 6 then? Or does that not help us at all? For sure, Pella will get the boost, and it's already at 15, so that's a pretty big deal. I feel like this one should be getting double adjacency right now, but I'm not seeing the math. It's not adding up. Obviously, I know it's not 1.5, so... I still think we'd plug that thing in, because I think that's still going to be... We're about to get 15 on a couple cities. And if it does count, then that's great. And we'll get that as well. So let's plug you in. Let's plug you in for Caravanseries. Caravanseries. Yeah, I think I said that right. Free market would be good. We're not quite there yet. Well, I still want to keep the campus adjacency just in case it does help. We'll check the math here in just a moment. I'm actually going to plug in the gold discounts. Upgrade a bunch of units. Make sure we're at least somewhat relevant. Do I like both of these still? And I do like the gold, but getting some more influence to help us get closer to that science one might not be bad. All right. What is your science at now? So you are getting... Well, let's check you real quick. You're still only at 26. I mean, you're not, population's not there yet. That's part of it, I'm sure. But I think you are getting the boost because you're at 8 from districts. And then you're getting a bunch from the university, whereas you're getting 10 from university. You're only getting 6. So you're definitely getting extra from the university. Once you get to 15, that'll be fine. But it's annoying that that adjacency does not count before the math of the other thing. What are you gonna do? I mean, I still got a bit more science from that, right? I mean, we got, like I said, a little bit more from Pella, and it will start to add up over time with the other ones as well. But maybe it didn't quite add up as quickly as I was hoping it would. All right, it doesn't really matter where we go. Yeah, I don't know. It's annoying me, actually, that that's not working out that way.
In a market economy, however, the individual has some possibility.
I mean, the campus adjacency is doubling, which we are getting something from that. Is that better than plugging some of these other things in? It's probably still better just to go with what we got. Just complaining a lot, I guess is all. Let's start doing some upgrades though, now that we've got some reduced funds. Or reduced costs, I should say. Still very expensive on a lot of these. Still think it's worth trying to max these out as much as possible, though. Oh, you don't have a buddy. Let's get you a friend. Oh, man, look at you down here. Poor guy. We'll come back to you, my friend. We'll come back. That should help our military strength quite a bit. I mean, we're in a decent spot. Zulu's in a ridiculously good spot. Need to get us another industrial zone soonish. 2 envoys? Yes, please. That'll help us out quite a bit right now. I mean, you could do an industrial zone. It's +3 industrial zone, +4 industrial zone. Using up a pretty good tile, though. Also just do an entertainment complex, which would help a lot of these cities here. Still need the diplomatic quarter, which actually would give us some more envoys as well. No, let's do that. I'm hoping to build the industrial zone up here at Pydna, but it may not be a very good one at the end of the day. All right, let's knock us out another trader real quick, I suppose. I mean, +3. It's not bad. 1, 2, 3. Can't do math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's close enough. And then it'll be close enough to this one, but it's already getting a boost. I think that'll work. I think taking the place of this one, it's going to remove adjacency for this, but honestly, it's getting plenty of adjacency over here. I think we're still going to be okay. I think this is going to work. I do want another one. I mean, getting an encampment here at some point wouldn't be bad. You have some really good holy sites. If I wanted to get a little bit of faith generation kind of on the side. Saying encampment over here, but I don't think that's actually that good because it might put our units in an awkward spot. Encampment right here is probably pretty solid. Will help us get some more production coming in, which is useful. Let's go ahead and promote you up. Just keep working our way down this. Get the puppeteer. If we can get that, that'll be awesome. We need to get Auckland back. We'll get Taruga here soon, hopefully. Keep working towards those. Mr. Spy. All right. Already got one guy over there. I mean, we could go help with Taruga, to be fair. Maybe that's not a bad idea. feel like Taruga needs to be a pretty big target of ours because we've got to steal that away from Poundmaker. Sometime today. Oh, I guess I just had to click on it. Was I ravaged by a natural disaster? I was. Sure. Why not? I didn't realize I was ravaged by a natural disaster that recently. I mean, I was earlier, but that's been a while. Yay, it passed. Yes.
You and I come by road or rail for economy.
Give them some diplomatic victory points. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, nobody's that close. Religion, we're fine. Poundmaker. Actually, Poundmaker's pretty far along. Good for him. I don't know if I've ever lost to a religious victory. Culture, I'm not worried about. Science, let's see how close. Poundmaker does at least have rocketry researched. So there is that. All right. Replaceable parts, we've already got boosted. Sanitation, we don't yet, but we don't have neighborhoods. Let's work on replaceable parts since it's already boosted. Why not? You finished a trader. Good stuff. Do we care about any of these things? City's not on your original capital's continent. Which would be one. One city. So we don't care about that. +2 envoys when you build a wonder. I mean, it would give us a couple envoys, but don't know if it really matters that much. We don't care about the Great Lighthouse. Torre de Bellum. Cities not on your home continent receive the lowest production cost city center building they can currently construct. Again, one city. Still would take a really, really good tile away, which I don't want to do for something that's not... I mean, it's great if I had a bunch of cities on a different continent. And it's not terrible otherwise either, to be fair, but I think we're okay. Let's just do the military academy at this point. Who's got the most production issues? Probably Methone. Because we can trade with our allies and get some production from that. Send me some aid, people. Do we actually get, like... I mean, I know they can send us gold to get aid boost. Do we actually get anything else from when they run the projects? I don't feel like I've ever seen it. So I don't know. Violent Storm. Civic boost, need more housing, trade route capacity increase, sources gained, good stuff. Probably... I mean, it's science. Let's go for the consulate. Get some more influence as well. I don't want to spend 32 turns on it. Not a bad thing to have, though. Oh, we can do another trader. Let's do that, please. And another trader over here. You can have a trader. You can have a trader. Everybody can have a trader. A couple more campuses coming out. That'll help our science quite a bit. I mean, really, once we flip... I got distracted by Bologna. Once we flip Taruga, it's going to make a massive difference for us, I think. Don't want to lose my guy, but we've got to try and do something here. 74%. So basically 100% chance we die 26% of the time. Let's see here. Let's go with whatever's going to give us... What's science look like? What does gold look like? Just as I guess we'll go to Mbamba to get a little bit of science, some gold, and obviously the 3 production and the food, which is going to be very helpful. Kind of get our cities up to 15 pop, and a lot of these bigger ones, especially you for sure. Getting that extra science here would be really, really useful. I mean, you really just need some more housing type things and more food and stuff like that. In fact, I might actually unfocus you from production, come to think of it. Focus you on food, doesn't make any difference. All right. We'll just set you back to default. Actually, let's go through everything. Make sure you're on production. I think we can pull you off of that as well. You guys are actually okay at the moment. 75 production in Pella. City turned into a pretty decent city. Yeah, everybody else is basically working really good tiles already, so it's not going to make it that much difference. All right. Yeah. 2 more turns on 2 more campuses, or 1 more turn on 2 more campuses, I should say. Going to be a pretty big thing to have. Wow, industrial era is about to end. Pretty crazy. Remember flooding prevented up there. And we are in a dark age. Well, we've been there before. Sets us up for a potential heroic age, so I can't complain too much. Let's get the workshop done. You're just gonna go right into the library. Same here, I think. Yep. But you are housing capped at the moment. Let's do the housing first, and then we'll come back to the library. All right, 3 envoys. I mean, I'd like to get Auckland back and start working on Taruga some more. We've got other ways to help Taruga. We're not going to be able to flip it right this second anyway. So let's go ahead and get Auckland back and then put 1 point here. And once we double that, that'll put us really close. We're about to get 2 more envoys here in 3 turns as well. So check these to see if there's any like freebies I can get. Send a trade route to Vilnius. Okay. Great artist. Great writer. Really? Not governor. Sorry. Great people. No, we're not going to be getting a great writer anytime soon. Engineer, potentially. Inspiration for nationalism. Not impossible. Though we'd have to declare war, so never mind. It is kind of impossible. Hey, the builder came back. And he went away again. Oh, we'll never catch that guy. Are you about to do... No, we're friends with you, so you're not about to do anything. Unless you've somehow timed out that our friendship's about to end. All right. Well, that is all of that in that city that's worth building. We can start working some military units. That's another good way to get, you know, stuff. Get a little bit of science coming in. Don't feel like we need another builder right now. Don't feel like we need another, we don't need another settler anytime soon. I mean, we could build another city down here somewhere, but, and if we get oil down here, we will. We've got to get the oil. But not super urgent right this second. I don't know. I think we just keep working on some of the stuff down here. How many line infantry do we have? We got 2, 1, 2, 3, and about to be 4. That's 2 cores. We got 3 field cannons. So 1 more would give us 2 cores for field cannons. Let's do that then. I do need an industrial zone over here somewhere. Which of these cities is going to have the best time building it? It is going to be Alexandria, depending on the adjacencies. Not terrible. I'd love to put it there, but it's too far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, let's get us a builder out. I do want to get the science, don't get me wrong. But getting 1 more industrial zone down here, getting ready for some factories and stuff, is a step in the right direction, I think. It's pretty awesome that is just perfectly in range. I'm actually going to do the math again because I feel like I counted wrong. It was too perfect.
The enforced spread of the rule of reason. But who is going to spread it among the colonizers?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, I did. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's exactly 6. Actually, you might be within range over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're range there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're actually in range of all of these. That's a really good location. From a strategic standpoint. Not so much the adjacency, but that's all right. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll... I don't know. We're pretty good on infrastructure in a lot of these places. There's not a lot else infrastructure related for us to work on. We've just got to start targeting the right techs to build up the military that we need to start doing what we got to do. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.